Welcome to another episode of the INH show talking about geek culture news and lifestyle. We're doing another episode of the INH News Network.
Yeah, that's a really cool one. I like that. I actually enjoyed the way we went through things. Like
yeah, it was a lot of fun. I just catching up and that sort of thing.
I got my notes. of what we're going to be talking about.
See how well prepared we are, how well informed we are.
Old school, right on a piece of paper.
That's right.
But firstly, what have you been up to, man?
I've been up to quite a bit actually. I've been looking at plants and flowers and landscaping.
Awesome.
And gymming, of course.
Gymming?
You can
Getting
tell.
bigger?
Yep.
Getting bigger? Yep. Oh, look at that.
What have you been up to? What have you been doing?
Same thing. Just busy at work, going to the gym, playing badminton.
Sure, yeah. Just because I'm going to the gym, I mean, doesn't mean you have to...
Look at that. Oh!
What do you think of that, huh?
We know that out of the two of us, you've got the six-pack. As
well,
we went to Abercrombie & Fitch. That was awesome. We'll have to post up a picture of it.
Is this a PG show? It is, isn't it? Yeah.
All right. But one thing that I have been doing lately is playing my PlayStation 4 a little bit more. I've recently bought GTA 5. Pretty cool playing with my housemate.
That's Grand Theft Auto for those who don't know.
5,
is that
yeah,
right?
and doing the whole heist thing. Gotta say, GTA guys, the heist is great. It's good fun. But I just don't like the fact that to log online and find your friends, it takes ages to load. But hey, it's a different story altogether. But it was good.
So you ride a motorbike, you go to the gym, you play games about heists. Okay, so moving on. We want to talk about some of the headlines that have caught our attention.
Right.
The one that, for me, in the last couple of weeks that has caught my attention is the new costume change, or the new costume for Superman and Wonder Woman.
So I haven't actually seen it properly. Describe it to me.
You haven't seen it?
I'm gonna look. I came across it. I'm pretty sure I saw the Wonder Woman one, but come across it. Explain it to me what it looks like. Well, describe it to me.
Let's get your actual reaction. Right? You can search it up,
right,
and I'll describe it to you.
Sure.
So with Superman,
yeah.
You know what it was before, right? He had like the no red tights. He had the blue, high collar.
We're talking about the Jim Lee one that he redesigned, right?
Yeah.
And then the sleeves that go up to like the edge here with the red.
I mean, of all the things, that's the thing you pick up on.
Detailing, man. It's all about detailing.
And then there was that one which Grant Morrison and Rags Morales did with the white shirt and like the towel, which is like a cape sort of thing. This new Superman is basically, Superboy.
Yes. The T-shirt.
Yeah.
And I've seen it, but then it's the yellow and the red sort of logo. Is it the yellow? Is it the yellow outline?
Well, basically, imagine a grown man wearing that costume. It's basically that's the picture that we're seeing.
It is the Superboy. What? But the shirt. Wait, the T-shirt is blue.
It's like a dark navy,
dark blue.
If I remember.
The logo,
correctly.
I'm pretty sure, is still the red with the yellow, and then you've got the jeans.
And I don't see a cape. So no cape, and his hair is short. I think he doesn't have the spit curl. I think they got rid of the spit curl.
It looks like
anyway.
Superboy. It looks like Superboy basically.
Except he's a man.
Except as a man.
Is that costume showing up?
No, it's not. It's not. I'm sure we'll find it. That's not a problem at all. I have seen that one.
Well, yeah.
I wasn't actually sure if that one was actually, when I saw it, was talking about Superboy or I didn't read the article, to be honest with you.
I looked at the picture and I immediately dismissed it as being not great. So I wasn't a fan of it.
Okay.
Wonder Woman, now they've done something with the Wonder Woman costume, and I'm sure you've seen that picture.
I've seen the picture, but I can't recall it. That's how busy I've been at the gym.
Well, Wonder Woman may or may not have gone to the gym because her body is basically all covered.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah,
this is not really coming up for me.
It's, there's armor, and I think she's even covered up to her neck. She's got leggings. I don't know whether they're doing this because they want to make it more something that they can represent on it visually.
Are they going back to... Because I remember when Jim Lee designed...
The biker one?
Yeah, the biker looking
it's not really like that.
It's not that one, okay, alright.
I think they're going for some sort of warrior,
Does it look right, though? As a warrior, Athenian,
it's a really new wave Athenian sort of armored look that is what it is. Well, I don't think many people like it because when I look at what the kids call the internet, it doesn't seem to have very many positive...
Well, I'm going to ask you then, which is leading up to our next topic, is does this tie in with the new, what is it called? You were telling me about this.
Convergence or something like, yeah.
Convergence, DC's Convergence? Do you reckon it's tied into that?
I don't think it is. From what I read about Convergence, they're going back to the previous New 52. If you don't read the comics, currently DC is in a certain universe that has been rebooted and it's only
After
been
Flashpoint. Flashpoint.
which has only been in existence for the last 4 or 5 years,
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
They rebooted the whole.
Yep. So
Earth 2?
if you go to a comic book shop now and you buy a book, a DC book, what you're reading is only about 5 years. That world is about 5 years old.
And is the whole ideology behind it just to get new readers onto it? That was what it was?
I got no idea, because it seems that DC's MO is to just keep rebooting things or just play around with the.
Well, the thing is, it's pretty cool.
Timeline.
It's pretty cool in the sense where they can test and trial different comic books, right? Because they got rid of a whole bunch, they started up a whole new bunch again, and then if it didn't work well, they'll just get rid of that.
It's confusing, is what it is for me.
And it is confusing, but to get new readers on board, I guess, is a good way to trial it out and give it a shot. You know what I mean?
I think it's a good way to go back to those characters who maybe they haven't run their course yet. For example, there was the Batgirl, Stephanie Brown. I think she's going to make a return.
Well,
beloved character.
I know everyone wants her back in, right? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, all right.
So yeah, and I guess that's all I got to say about Convergence. But Batgirls, if you see how seamlessly we're transitioning into these topics, Batgirl. You know what I'm about to mention?
No.
This is a very touchy subject, so I don't want to get too I don't want to get too into it, but. Batgirl, I believe it's issue 41.
Oh.
Done by one of our favorite artists, Raphael Albuquerque.
Oh, absolutely. This is the cover, right, to Batgirl. Big controversial sort of thing where there was a design for it where the Joker's holding up Batgirl with the paint that went across, or lipstick, or whatever you want to call it.
He's got his arm around her, and
she looks scared.
He's got a gun, and she's got,
Please correct me if I'm wrong here. As far as my understanding, that was just created as a book. Cover.
An image, yeah.
An image cover. Everyone kicked up a bit of a hissy fit about it and decided, you know what, we're going to take it down instead because there was a big hoo-ha about it.
Yeah, so
what it was?
Yeah, they're getting rid of that cover.
And do we know why exactly?
I believe it is because it is suggestive of rape or something like that.
Okay, so
to that effect.
when I saw that image, for me personally, I didn't think of that at all. I just thought, oh, that's a really cool cover. That's badass. Joker's.
I think it makes me want to look, because Joker's a bad guy, and he's got the hero in a very like, how is she going to get out of this?
Right. So I think the way the problem is these days is that everyone's got their own opinions, which is fine. Everyone can have their own opinions, but the fact of the matter is that they are overly sensitive.
Well, I just hope it doesn't reflect on me or you and I as being so insensitive that we don't see it, because I certainly did not come to that conclusion.
I didn't either. Or maybe we're just too innocent. Hey, maybe that's what it is.
Maybe.
No, but I didn't think of that at all. I mean, look, I'm going to honestly say that I thought the cover was great. I didn't think about the whole rape thing behind it or anything like that. I think it's people being a little bit too sensitive about it. But that's just my own view of it.
I'm sure there's more to it than that, but yeah, exactly. It's the Joker. He does bad things.
Well, what's next? Are we going to say that, you know, Superman's not allowed to wear a certain T-shirt anymore, or you know what I mean? Like,
well, Superman's wearing a T-shirt and jeans now, so
well, he will be. But do you know what I'm saying? It'll get to a point where people are going to be like, oh, his bandana looks a bit too.
Censorship.
Yeah, it's like, come on, or his T-shirt's a bit too manly. You're gonna, you know, it's like, come on, guys.
I think it's a big leap. It's a big leap to assume that, well, Joker has the Batgirl, and she's paralyzed. You know, she can't move, so obviously it's against her. Well, I mean,
but she's not in this book. She's not, right?
I don't know. No, I mean, as in she was paralyzed, as in, you know, she was given some sort of a sedative or something.
Yeah,
you know? But so what I'm saying is, you're making a lot of leaps to get to, like, who knows what the intention is.
Am I right to say that the book didn't even go out? They stopped printing for it. And people are just jumping to conclusion.
Cover. Yeah, the cover. It's got nothing to do with the story,
I don't think that's a very right thing to do. I mean, if you don't know what it's all about, how can you jump to conclusions about it? Do you know what I'm saying?
It's tough because,
I don't know.
Yeah, like DC would not want to associate with that, and now that it's out there, that's all we're going to think about.
Next one I want to bring up, I know it's still DC related, and it is to do with pre-52, post-52, all that sort of stuff. It's a very quick one. I know it's been out for a while now, so we know that Robin, Damian Wayne, is back. I didn't get the chance to say it a few episodes ago, but I am so excited. And we did have an episode before, sort of guessing how long it would take for Damian to get back, which is pretty cool. But look, it's just a passing one. I'm really excited. What I'm a bit funny about is the whole Damian having superpowers. As in, he's super strength.
Yeah, but do you think it's compelling? You know, is the story, you know, like, does it?
No,
No,
I
you
like. For me, it's. I mean, I like the fact that it pushes him over the line for his arrogance. You know, when you've read obviously Batman and Robin up to date, and you know the part where he was like flying, grabbing those criminals and stuff like that, and he flies up in the air, and that's really cool because that's the brat he is.
It's fun, yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's him
so
having fun.
maybe they might play with a little bit of that confliction he's got.
But I know what you're gonna say.
Yeah.
It sort of separates the grounded reality that Batman generally operates in.
Yeah, and that's why I like Robin to be the non-superhero Robin, right? And that's the whole thing about the whole Batman and Robin thing is that they're just normal human beings. They don't have superpowers
Well, they're human
or anything,
beings, yeah.
But they're, they just run around and they're skillful. You know what I'm trying to say here,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I agree. So Robin is back, but at what cost? Because I don't know if this needs a spoiler alert. I guess we should give a spoiler alert regarding the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yep.
You know, it's funny is that this hasn't hit the mainstream press as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, right. So Donnie, it's a spoiler alert. He already called it. Donnie is apparently, he's had his shell cracked.
He's dead. I said it.
All right, man.
Well, so Donatello's he got killed in action.
Yep.
I saw the page and it looks pretty moving.
It does. It absolutely does. But at the same time, it is. We know for a fact that it is the comic world. How long is it going to last? A year? 2 years? I give it 6 months.
I think it's probably more than that because this is an independent book. This is not like
true.
Superman or
but you know what I mean. Like TMNT has always been known with the 4 Turtles as the main team, right?
Yeah, they're not going to replace. They're not going to introduce like Venus or whatever to replace.
So I think he will come back eventually. I'm going to say 6 months. What do you reckon? What do you reckon?
Well, I'm going to say more than 6 months. I'm going to say more than 6 months. I find it hard to believe it'll be forever because what can you do with I think the dynamic of having the 4 of them is good. I should also say that I don't read the book.
Okay. I've read bits and pieces, but not all of it. Yeah.
It's certainly an interesting thing to kill off one of the turtles because they'd be untouchable. Like Splinter, I would have thought you could kill off. But
well, let me ask you: if you had the choice to kill off one of the turtles, and you had to choose one of the turtles, who would it be?
Well, shamefully, I'd say Donatello.
Really?
Yeah, I don't.
Rod is at home right now going, right, Ken, unfriend.
Well, who would you kill off if you had to?
I don't know, man. It'll be a really tough one. But what I would like to see, actually, you know what? I'm gonna say Leo, only because he's supposed to be the leader, right? Raph has always wanted to be like the next one up. The more it'd be interesting interesting to see what the dynamics would be if Raph was in lead.
You could take any of them out and write interesting stories.
Right.
But, I mean, to me, it's quite shocking that they killed off one of the turtles.
It is. I wasn't expecting it at all.
And it seemed to be with such little fanfare. So I thought it's for the geek community. I think we should acknowledge that.
Well, moving forwards, do you reckon they'll do it in the TV or in the film or anything like that?
No.
You reckon they'll keep it on a separate universe altogether, like the television?
Comic
universe. No, because the looks of the turtles, they've started transitioning it over a little bit. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is like the cartoons and stuff like that, or the animated movie. They've got the costuming. It looks similar to.
Well, just because they match, I don't know.
Maybe it's I don't know. Anyway,
I find it hard to believe they would, but
yeah, it's a shitty sort of scenario, but hey, it goes for interesting story writing, right?
Let's see how long it lasts. Cool. If it's less than 6 months, I think it's actually going to be quite insulting to kill off someone and just bring them back somehow in 6 months' time.
But speaking of television as well, what I wanted to sort of ask you, what TV shows have you been watching lately? Because there's a whole bunch of geeky TV series out there. Obviously, these
Shield
channels.
Is back.
Yeah, Shield is back. But all these channels know that they can milk money out of it, right? It's definitely you can definitely make any comic book, movie or TV show, and
it's
people
marketable.
Will watch. It is absolutely
right for the taking.
So, what have you been watching? So we've got The Flash.
I'm actually a little bit behind because I haven't seen iZombie. I'm up to date with Flash. So iZombie.
Okay.
Powers, is that
Powers?
Yep.
Yep. Powers is good.
Both shows I haven't seen.
Okay. What else?
Not Gotham.
No?
I'm not watching Gotham.
Why? Whoa! Not into it?
No, I'm not. And I'll tell you why. Do you watch Gotham?
I do watch it, but
it's not one of your. As soon as it comes out, you must watch it. It's not.
It's not one of those. No. Look, this is how I for Gotham, and I'll let you have your speak. For Gotham, I feel that it's hit its peak and it's just going nowhere now. It's just. You know what I mean?
I need that drum. I need the relationship, the soap opera. I need the Smallville thing. Hey, Flash is doing it as well. Okay, so,
Yeah,
and
but
Flash has got me.
they focus more on the hero side of things.
I somewhat disagree to that. I think it's just Gotham is so bland and dry by comparison. Last thing I saw is that they had Marina Baccarin as like, Leslie Tompkins, and has some sort of chemistry with Jim Gordon.
Yes,
but they.
So they are bringing it there. It's like the OC and Gotham put together.
But even if they do connect, they can't have anything long and meaningful unless they completely change their mythology, which I guess they could, but I don't see that happening.
They could. All right. Well, Gotham for me is not. I really enjoyed it initially, and now over the last 3 weeks now, I think it's his peak.
Well, so really quickly, right now we've got iZombie, we've got Powers, we've got...
Okay, so iZombie...
Rate it in terms of...
Oh, that's hard. I would say The Flash is my favorite at the moment. Absolute favorite. I don't watch... Hey, superhero. I mean, everyone's watched The Flash, the latest episode. Oh my gosh!
Yeah, well,
right?
Let's not spoil.
Right?
Yeah.
I won't say anything just in case people haven't watched it, but whoever hasn't watched it, watch the latest episode of The Flash.
My reaction wasn't that big. I mean, it was good, and it makes me want to know what's going to happen next, but it had...
Mine was
one
huge.
thing happened in it, which I thought, well, they're going to... By the end of the episode... I guess I'm trying to tiptoe around it, but by the end of the episode, they've undone everything that's happened in it.
Pretty much, they have.
Yeah, so it's like, well...
It was huge for me, because I was watching it, and I was like, oh my god! And then my housemate was like, what's wrong, man? And I was like, oh my god! And he ran in. That was pretty funny. But okay, for me, if I had to list it, The Flash, what else is there?
iZombie, Powers, S.H.I.E.L.D.
Powers is my second.
Wow, okay.
I really like the concept of Powers. I really do. What else is there? iZombie.
S.H.I.E.L.D.
Probably S.H.I.E.L.D. Probably S.H.I.E.L.D. So I have a soft spot for them. But S.H.I.E.L.D., it's starting to... I need something more out of it again. It's starting to remain static.
You know, the introduction of the Inhumans and they're playing off that a bit more?
No, that's no big deal for me. I mean, it was really cool to sort of see the Kree and all that sort of stuff, but...
It's because there's no soap opera element.
No, it's not.
You like it. You do like it.
Alright, maybe I do a little bit, but not too much. I want the superhero aspect of it. iZombie, I didn't really enjoy it as much. I thought it was a bit lame. What else is there? The Gotham. I would probably put Gotham towards the bottom now these days.
If Gotham gets better, guys, tell me and I'll watch it again. Yeah. But at the moment, I don't feel like I need to get back into it. I already know what's going to happen to Jim Gordon. I already know what's going to happen to Bruce Wayne.
Fair. How about you? Order?
Well, Flash is at the top, and well, for me, it's basically Flash and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And you know what? I think Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I like more than Flash at the moment.
Is that because Chloe Bennett's in it? That's why I like it.
That's not the reason I like it better. Although she certainly does make me look forward to every episode. If we can somehow get Felicity Smoke back into Flash, though, I reckon that would be my favorite show.
Cool. Look,
that should just about do us for another episode of the INH News Network.
Absolutely. So thanks for checking us out. If you guys are in Melbourne, make sure you check out Classic Comics, our go-to comic shop that I've been going there for since forever, since I was a little kid.
Say hello to our buddies Jared and Luch and Pino.
And don't forget to check out our Facebook page as well for any sort of updates, news, that sort of stuff. But besides from that, we will see you next time.